Good to go? Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everybody. I'm going to call this meeting to order at 6 p.m. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Here.
Barbara Hebert.
Here.
Charles Costick.
Here.
David Isabella.
Here.
Catherine Colucci is present, and James Coffey is absent.
Resolution 40, accept the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of January 5th of 2023 be accepted and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Is there anyone seeking to provide public comment this evening? Seeing nothing, moving forward. Resolution 41, the abstract.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 2A-2023 for the year of 2022 in the amount of $102,626.52 and number 2A-2023 for the year of 2023 in the amount of $795,071.56. Abstract 2A-2023 prepays for the year of 2023 in the amount of $157,589.39 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said abstracts.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 42, monthly department reports.
Resolved to receive and place on file monthly department head reports. For December of 2022, we've received the highway superintendent. For December 2022, codes and zoning. For December 2022, planning and community development. For December 2022, the supervisor's financial report. And for December 2022, the town clerk.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 43, agreement with Eagles Nest Veterinary Services for dangerous dogs.
Whereas on occasion it is necessary for the dog control officer to kennel dangerous dogs and provide other kennel services as appropriate and approved by the supervisor. And whereas Eagles Nest Veterinary Hospital has submitted a renewal agreement to the town for service from January 1st of 2023 to December 31st of 2023 with a retainer of $500 as stated in the agreement. Therefore, be it resolved that after the town attorney's review, the supervisor is authorized to sign on an agreement between Eagles Nest Veterinary Services and the town of Plattsburgh to meet the regulations from Ag and Markets concerning dangerous dogs and any rules and regulations promulgated pursuant thereto in relation to the seizure, holding, care, redemption, and disposition of seized dogs in the town of Plattsburgh. And be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the temporary dog control officer, the town clerk, and Eagles Nest Veterinary, located at 34 Skyway Plaza in Plattsburgh, New York.
Is there a motion? Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Hebert, is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 44, request to purchase a 2022 Ram 350 regular cab chassis with dump truck and plow.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh Buildings and Grounds Department Superintendent Stephen Waldron has submitted a request to purchase a 2022 Ram 3500 regular cab chassis with a rugby dump box and a 9-foot 6-inch Fisher stainless steel plow. And whereas Mr. Waldron has received a quote from Sawyer Motors using New York State OGS pricing bids, Sawyer Motors met all requirements of the OGS mini bid and has the truck available on the lot. The total price would be $82,636. Therefore, be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize Mr. Waldron to order said vehicle, and the payment for said purchase will be made payable from the 2023 Buildings and Grounds Budget Equipment and Capital Outlay account, as stated here. And be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to Mr. Waldron, Buildings and Grounds Superintendent, and one to the Accounting Department.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Isabella, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, any discussion?
Just quick reminder that this is the one that's replacing the 1993 that's on its last legs plus some. And we did have $100,000 budgeted, so Steve did a good job getting the bids and going after the right truck. So.
Anything further? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 45, wellness policy.
Whereas the Clinton County Health Department has offered the town of Plattsburgh a grant of up to $2,000 in creating healthy schools and communities, which is called CHSC funds, to increase workplace wellness. And whereas the Planning and Community Development Department has identified opportunities in our workplace to utilize these funds, and whereas the first step to implementation of the program for the town of Plattsburgh is the adoption of a wellness policy. Now therefore be it resolved that the attached Town of Plattsburgh 2023 wellness policy be approved effective this date, and the supervisor is authorized and directed to implement the same for the town. And be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Planning and Community Development Department for their grant records.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion?
Does this include pizza?
No, it doesn't include pizza. Anything further? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Resolution is carried. Resolution 46, professional legal services for planning and codes.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh issued a request for proposals from qualified law firms in New York State to provide professional legal and related services for the Planning and Community Development and Codes Departments on January 6th of 2020. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh did receive proposals from qualified law firms in New York State to provide professional services in connection with the needs of the Planning and Codes Departments on an as-needed basis. And whereas it was determined that the Harris Beach proposal was of high quality and reasonable in the scope and cost of services provided. And where it has been determined that it is in the best interest of the Planning and Community Development and Codes Departments and the public to hire specialized legal counsel on an as-needed basis. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board, upon approval and recommendation of the town attorney, does hereby accept the proposal as submitted by Harris Beach 726 Exchange Street in Buffalo, New York, for a term ending on December 31st of 2026. And is further resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to execute the agreement for said professional legal services. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager, planning department head, and the codes enforcement officer.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood,
I'll second
Hebert,
it.
any discussion?
Now, just as we do this with our engineering services, we all know that there's specializations and complexities with the legal matters, and I think this is important.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution is carried. Resolution 47, authorized to advertise bids for project entitled Battlefield Memorial Gateway Phase 1.
Whereas the town board has previously authorized the development of construction documents required for the construction of the Battlefield Memorial Gateway waterfront area located at Battlefield Lane. And whereas Elan Planning and Design has prepared documents for the bid proposals to be advertised, now therefore be it resolved that the town clerk is hereby authorized to have advertised bids for the Battlefield Memorial Gateway Phase 1 construction, and that said advertisement shall be placed in the Press Republican with bids to be opened at the Town of Plattsburgh Town Hall located at 151 Baker Road, Plattsburgh, New York, 12901, on March 3rd, 2023, at 10 a.m. Resolved that the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board reserves the right to reject any or all bids offered, and be further resolved that a copy of this resolution is to be given to the Town Clerk, Planning and Community Development Department, and the Finance Manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, Wood. I just want to offer a comment on this. I'm beyond elated.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I mean, absolutely elated.
Yeah.
This project has been a long time coming, this first phase, and I just also want to give very public kudos to Jess and Trevor and Michelle as well for all their hard work from a staff side of it, and also the strong partnership with our Clinton County American Legion. This, I think, is just one of the most dynamic examples of a public-private partnership. And, you know, there's a lot of work still ahead, but this truly is going to be a premier facility that is going to honor our veterans and help tell the American story dating back to the start of,
Yay.
yeah, I could go on, and you've all heard it way too much, so I'll stop, but
No, but-
just,
Are they still
this is
collecting
great.
money through the?
They're still collecting money through the American Legion. They continue to be, you know, the fundraising arm, but we continue to activate this project in a two-pronged methodology, working with them, and then also going after grants and stuff like that. The goal, again, is to have the space activated, not completed, but activated by 2026, which will be the 250th anniversary of our great nation. So there's so much positive stuff here, but anyways.
Yeah, I think
just
being
elated.
elated is an understatement for Supervisor Cashman.
Yeah.
I think this was one of the first topics that was on his table and visit he first started his term.
And John Rock too is just like,
Yeah,
you know,
so I
he's
mentioned.
practically floating out of his shoes,
Mhm.
but it's just exciting, so.
It is exciting.
So without further ado, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 48, request to purchase a stainless steel plow.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh Buildings and Grounds Department Superintendent Stephen Waldron has submitted a request to purchase new plow to replace our current outdated plow on our Ram 500. And whereas Frenchie Chevrolet has included the lowest of 3 bids for a Fisher 8-foot 6-inch, here we go, Roman numerals again. XV2 stainless plow of $6,634.39. Therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize Mr. Waldron to order said plow, and that payment for said purchase will be made payable from the 2023 Buildings and Grounds Budget Equipment and Capital Outlay account as stated here. And be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to Mr. Waldron, Buildings and Grounds Superintendent, and one to the Accounting Department.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Isabella,
Second.
Wood, any discussion?
I'd just like to say that, you know, what they're using right now is costing us more money
Yes.
Well,
on
yeah,
a daily basis, not even weekly, monthly anymore.
talked to Bruce, he was running out of duct tape.
Mhm.
to
Yeah,
put this one
and they
back
can't,
together.
if we have a snowstorm, they can't plow
But
all of our
This-
facilities.
this goes back to the decisions that we're making in fleet management now, which is when we buy a truck, the plow comes with it. When we send it to auction, the plow goes with it.
Mhm.
So that, and actually, that's Tim and Bruce that kind of push for that.
Mhm.
Instead of trying to keep these forever and, you know, we get the money back out of them on the auction side of it, and it's fitted for that truck at
It's
the time
right,
that it's
even this one
purchased.
matches.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Yes.
and that's why it's important,
Yeah.
and, you know, and that's why fleets kind of said, look, going forward,
Mhm.
we're gonna buy it with the plow, when we sell it, the plow goes
Mhm.
with it versus trying to, you know,
Yeah.
mix, match, and,
Mhm.
you know, adapt to get it on different trucks, so.
Exactly.
Yep,
But Stephen did reach out about this and
Yeah.
had to.
yep, he did a good
grab it
job.
quick,
Good
so,
job.
Again,
Yeah, even look at interchangeability of plows is another thing that they always consider.
yeah.
All right, anything further on this item? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. I am going to seek a motion to go into an executive session, to discuss the work history of one specific individual.
So moved.
Sorry.
Dana got that.
Dan
David.
Wood. No action to be taken. 6:12, can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Dana Isabella,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Yes, we will go into an executive session. It won't last that long, but no action to be taken.
Sorry,
Thanks for
Dave.
coming, Dave.
Maybe that's a good thing, right, Dave?
See you later, Dave. Nice short meeting.
Hey, Dave.
Next,
Easy.
Folks.